You are on the Fun Forest Tree Farm right now. This is Scott Melcher and my name is Jim Cota. We started this tree farm, this parcel here, in 1999.
We're in Linn County,
Yeah.
in the state of Oregon.
The forest is predominantly Doug fir here. We have a large fish stream here. It's a salmon and steelhead stream, and we are in the process of right now doing a stream enhancement project on it.
Jim and I both were introduced to tree farming basically in the way we were raised. I was raised on a small tree farm in a logging company. My dad owned, and Jim, he was raised on a farm that raised cows and a little bit more agricultural oriented, but still had trees, and have been exposed to it our whole lives. The opportunity to go into tree farming individually or as a group, as a team here, really just seemed natural.
This here is one of our, personal special sites because of the size of the trees, and you're standing in about an 80-year-old Douglas fir stand. The volume runs about 25,000 board feet per acre.
And this is probably a site that has some of our biggest stand of trees on it.
We've got about a 10-acre oak savanna that we've maintained in its natural state. That's a special thing to us.
Only 5% of that remains in the valley today. So, like I say, every day we go to the job and we learn a lot, and then we can take that from our jobs and our careers and apply that to our tree farms.
Some of the other things that we have that, are special, is, that we've maintained is, some of our stream enhancement projects that's on this property. The whole project consisted of what they call the hardwood conversion harvest, is where we've cleaned up part of the brush and the hardwoods along the stream and are going to be replanting it with conifer. While we were doing that, we introduced large wood back into the stream to provide habitat for small fish and to provide a food source as the bugs and stuff. But also part of the goal is to maintain so it stays there. One of our biggest challenges is on this, where we're standing right now, was a pasture. There's about 35 acres that was just a field. We
have the economic challenge of the purchase of the property. And this property did have some mature trees on it that were harvested to, reduce the debt on the parcel. And then beyond that, there's the challenge of getting the trees in the ground.
We actually subsoil the ground 36 inches deep. That, promotes root growth, and we eliminate the grass competition for the first 2 years. To get 50 inches of growth when the tree is 2 years old is just unheard of. And we're seeing that in our field conversions.
We have good examples on our properties of, early entry thinnings where we've been in and thinned at as young as 13 years, and have also then thinned 5 years after that, and one particular 3 acres we've thinned for a third time, and it's now 27 years old, so it's thinned at about just under 25 when we thinned it for the third time. And it's a beautiful stand of timber, and we've seen those successes. We're maximizing what our properties can do as far as growing trees, and there's no sense having wide spacing and not using a piece of dirt for 20 years. Let's put a tree there and grow it, and then when it becomes too competitive to grow productively, we'll take a tree out.
I think our success at tree farming is, relates just directly to we love what we do.
Putting the trees in the ground and watching them grow it's a lot of gratification. If it's on 5 acres or 500, then maybe more of the value of this tree farm is the forest itself. It's not what it's going to, put in the bank account every year. It's a part of our life, and people are interested in it. When we talk about it, I think, we share our experiences and our knowledge about tree farming with those people.
Like when the Society of American Foresters come out, those are all professionals. And when they want to come out and tour your property, that's just a good feeling. One of our goals as this tree farm is not only for the tree farm to grow, but also that our kids to grow into the tree farm and have the same wants and loves for it that we have.
It doesn't take a lot to have a kid realize that, if you cut a tree and put a tree in the ground, that there's sustainability to that.
We try and make it fun for the kids, and that, hence is the name of our tree farm is Fun Forest. That's where it come from. That was one of our main goals.